Okay, well, today I wanted to take you guys around the house and show you some of our progress. But first, I feel like I need to make a very important introduction, a much awaited introduction. So I'm gonna take you inside and introduce you to Laurel. Okay, well, today is June 11th. It is currently 8:30 in the evening. Andrew and I were at the hospital last night because I thought that the baby was coming and it was a false alarm. So they sent us home at like 1:30 a.m. I'd like to move this thing along, so I think I'm gonna take a walk around the property, and I figured I would just take you guys with me. So I'm not sure if I showed you guys this the other day, but we did have the landscaper out to do like a preliminary thing, and they sprayed all of the weeds. So at least those are dying off, but they still have to come up and they're gonna trim up all of the bushes and stuff. These are mostly fruit trees. There's cherry trees, apple trees. This tree right here, I believe, is an oak tree. And one of the neighbors was talking to Andrew last night and told him that this property at one point had the largest hackberry tree in the county. And Penn State would come out and measure it every year. And it was actually right in this spot where the oak tree is now. We've got a lot of tadpoles in there that are probably going to turn into frogs at some point. There's definitely not as many as when we first moved in. And I think it's because I didn't realize that there were fish in here. And so we weren't feeding the fish. And I feel like the fish probably ate a good bit of the tadpoles.
There's a lot of them though. And a lot of them are probably underneath all these lilies. I think...
which seem to be doing really well.
Yeah, the flowers, they bud just about every day and then close up, and new ones. There's some fish over there.
Oh, look. Yeah. I was just walking by the sun porch and happened to notice. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be there. You pooped on my rug. Are you crazy? Hey, girl. He must have gotten spooked. Andrew took the weed whacker to this flower bed the other day. I'm not sure what all he knocked down, but he did leave this. And I'm appreciative of that because it's an absolutely gorgeous flower. I think it's a lily. And it's been blooming over the past few days. And it's gorgeous. And that pretty much sums up the tour of the property. I was looking at these the other day and trying to figure out if these were honeysuckles. Juliet didn't seem to think they are. She loves honeysuckles, but they really do look like honeysuckles to me. When I was a kid, we used to pick them and then pull out like the longest one. And it would taste like honey, right? Isn't that the thing? Juliet still does that. They smell really good. Well, I had really hoped that that walk around the property would get things moving, but it doesn't seem that way, so. Still waiting. I'm getting a little bit impatient, but I think it's just because I'm over it. I'm like, I can't walk very far. I can't stand very long. I'm always out of breath. I'm just ready. I'm definitely ready. And I was hopeful that she was going to come last night, and that was really disappointing when they were like, okay, well, we're going to send you home. But anyway, I will keep you guys updated, and by the time you're seeing this video, I will tell you that I probably have had a baby, because I'm about a week and a half out in videos, so hopefully by then, definitely would have had the baby. But I will see all of you tomorrow. So long. So Andrew and I are at the hospital currently. I'm having contractions about 7 minutes apart.
Call this place a hospital?
It's like empty.
It's a 3/4 moon.
Hey. It's okay. Uh-oh. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Shh, 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 shh.
This is a good YouTube video.
have to hear what they're saying, Ashton.
Yeah, it's monkey pox. I don't want to get up.
Everybody meet baby Laurel. Hi. What big eyes you have. What chubby face you have. She was born on June 13th at 11:25 a.m. and she weighed 8 pounds, 8 ounces. She lost a little bit of weight, but then she put it back on. I'm assuming, I mean, we haven't weighed her, but she's definitely filling out in the cheeks. Yeah. You gotta go potty? Is that what's going on now? You made your big introduction and that's how you're gonna end it? She's a very happy, content baby so far. Don't want to jinx it, better knock on wood. Yeah. What are you doing, Dad?
I'm working on my daughter's house, trying to fix the everything. Trying to fix everything because everything needs to be fixed.
When I say, hey, you know, the fridge isn't making any ice, and it turned into this whole pull out the fridge, go find the water line. It's a whole project, huh?
And that's fun for you.
It's funny to me that it wasn't just like this simple, you know, oh, there you go, there's some ice, Jocelyn. No, it was a project.
It is a project.
All right, so Dad says that when he turns it on, I should be able to hear the water. So we're gonna... Uh-oh, I hear a baby. I don't hear any water. Doesn't seem to be working, but maybe... Negative. Okay, so Andrew brought over the table from the other house. It definitely needs refinished. When I got it, it had scuffs and stuff all over it, and I just didn't care because I was like, well, it's a nice table. But now we're probably gonna...
Yeah, it's gonna be stripped down and redone.
Yeah,
Polyurethane
definitely.
it.
And we're gonna try to get it to match the chairs better. There are 4 more of these chairs over at the other house.
Oak stain on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna try to match. Now, the birds really love... Oh, this needs to be redone too.
Only one.
Yeah, Astrid would love to fly to the chairs and eat them. So these probably need to get reupholstered. But in the meantime, we're gonna swap out the worst of them with the chairs that we have over at the other house.
And some of them just need glue.
Yeah,
It
like
just
that
needs
one.
glue.
This is the one Ashton would sit at the computer desk. Play his video games. His butt aura. Yeah. So that one's definitely getting replaced. Here's the console.
I took the shelves out.
Yeah.
All the shelf pins are in there.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that set up. The rug, I'm not really all that thrilled with the rug. I don't know, I kind of bought it blindly, like, oh, it's green, it'll match. But I think the busyness of the wallpaper is definitely clashing with the rug. So the rug may find its way over into the other front room where we're talking about making an office. But for now, it's just there and very wrinkly. But definitely gonna have to refinish this. And I'm actually really excited to refinish it because when I bought it, that was my original plan and I just never got around to it. So I think it's gonna turn out fantastic. Got these guys up here.
Hi.
Painting the railing. It looks good though.
Does it from there?
It does, yeah. You guys are...
If you walk back over the trees, amazing.
The further away, the better it looks.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that's a great theory. You're making me real nervous up on that ladder though, Dad.
Oh, don't worry about it. You can do this, look.
Dad, don't. No, please stop. Okay, so we finally had landscapers out. I believe the landscaping company is A Brand New Leaf. And we had to wait a little while because they were very busy with their schedule, but I love the follow through because we had a few issues where they didn't follow through and it was really disappointing. Not them, but other companies. So they definitely made it out and they cleaned it up and it looks really nice. They're going to be doing mulching, I believe. And I'm not sure whether we'll be putting in more flowers or what we're going to do with this space. Obviously, there's a lot of dead space that we could if we wanted to, but it looks really great all cleaned up. It's everything I wanted. I really chopped this one down, which was great. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to save it or not. It was just so tall. But that one looks like something was living inside of it, maybe. But no, I'm really excited about the landscaping. Everything is coming along nicely. Oh, let's go look at the front. Oh, I didn't realize they did the whole front. Look at those. Look, they shaped the bushes in circles. Huh? They shaped the bushes in circles.
Yeah.
That's so fancy.
I like that they left the ferns, too.
Yes.
I'm glad they left the ferns.
I didn't notice that there were...
Look at chipmunk.
I know. By the time I turned the camera, it'll be gone. I didn't notice we had 2 of those pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really neat.
All right,
It's package time?
3:40 in the afternoon. I gotta go pack packages now that I've moved all that furniture.
Package time. Okay, so this is kind of where we are at with the living room. Uh-oh. What's going on here? She just took a really long nap. Well, really long, like an hour. Yeah. This is all stuff that we've moved over from the other house, and it has yet to be dispersed. I think I'm going to move Hager out here. He's been getting spooked a lot out on the sun porch. I think because of all the glass and the birds outside. The other birds don't really seem bothered by it, but he's like really skittish, and he's flying, and he just flew into the window not like 10 minutes ago, and it made me really nervous. So I think I'm actually going to move him out here where, you know, it's a little bit less going on. The turtle is going to go either here or in the front room. I haven't decided yet. We just got the console over here. I wiped it down. I'd like to move it over there where baby Laurel is sleeping through the very noisy birds. And I want the couch farther out this way. So I think I'm going to do a little finagling right now, and I'll get back to you when I have it where I want it. Okay, well, it has been a few days since I said we were going to rearrange the living room. Ashton and Juliet were a huge help. You can see that we turned the couch and the rug. This is still not the Ashley couch. This is the one that I got at Finders Keepers a while back. Andrew moved over the ottoman, which is nice because I love to put my feet up when I'm on the couch. You can see there is some like schmutz on there, but it was like that when I bought it. And I got such a good deal on it. It didn't really bother me at the time. But Andrew called Ashley, and they should have the couch by the end of, no, I'm sorry, the beginning of July, which is like a week later than we were supposed to get it. But we're definitely staying on top of them. So there you go. There's the living room all put together for now until we get the new couch. We have some baby gates here because the young woman we have watching the kids a few days a week, she has a little girl, so we wanted to make sure that she wasn't wandering. And there's Laurel sleeping. It's kind of warm in here, so I don't have her in a onesie. I just have the blanket draped over her. But yeah, I bought her this the other day so that she could play. It's supposed to light up, but it didn't come with batteries, so like, we got to get some batteries. Got Hager over here. He was moved into the living room because he's our most skittish bird, and he was having issues. You were having issues, weren't you? You were, yeah. You didn't like being out on the sun porch. You like being in here, don't you? Yes, you do. What? 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 So, yeah, that's Hager. Before I end this video, I figured I would give you an update of the nursery, since it is coming along nicely. You can see I brought over that purple chair I absolutely love. My plan is to put a little end table and the van. Oh my gosh, you scared me.
Sorry, hour of editing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to put the little side table next to the chair with the Van Bergel lamp I bought a while back. I think it's going to go nicely in this room with the pink shade. There is the crib and the worker bookshelf that you're all asking about. We finally got it over here. I had it on the other wall, but I think I like it on this wall more. It's going to hang this like right about there, and I have some other artwork to put up. But filled the shelves with little gifts that were brought to us or given to us by viewers. There are a few that I haven't pulled out yet. Some are going through the wash. I'm trying to wash everything before I introduce it to the baby, but I think it's coming along very nicely. Here is the gazebo. It's finally all assembled and it looks absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased with it. I think I had mentioned a lot of you had asked where I got it, and I did get it at Home Depot online, and we've had it for a few days and it seems to be holding up pretty well. But I had to get all these chairs set up for when my parents come over so that we can enjoy our Father's Day dinner. Andrew's going to be grilling some steaks. I'm going to bring you guys over this way. We are extending the patio out a little bit, just to kind of square it off and then move the gazebo out. These flowers are just absolutely gorgeous. There's constantly new ones blooming. And it started out with like one bloom, and then all of a sudden it just exploded. So I kind of wanted to like trim them and like put them in a vase, but I also didn't want to kill them, so I just figured I'd enjoy them while they're out here. So I think that's really it for the tour, showing you guys the progress we've made. We have an electrician coming on Thursday and Friday to hang a light in the dining room, to add some switches here in the kitchen so that I can finally have my espresso machine over in that corner where I wanted to have a coffee corner. My parents should be here soon, and we're gonna celebrate Father's Day. Show us what you just did. I guess it fixed itself. Guess what?
What?
The ice maker's working, and so is the water.
Really? How'd it happen?
I don't know. It was magic.
I just did it and then it worked.
The ice came out.
But no, the water came out. The ice was moving the other day, though.
Watch
You heard
this.
it?
Yeah.
Are you filming right now?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Did you actually drop him down his shirt?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, boy.
What are you laughing about, little girl? Ah, it fell out. Here, let me try again. Hey, what's that? What's that right there?
Careful, the lollipop.
There you go.
What you got on the grill?
Steak.
Steak. Andrew.
It's flat.
All right, it's about time to eat, and I think we're gonna sign off here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video.